So the audio came out absolutely horrible, and I'm going to try to fix it with a voiceover. In this clip, I am talking about how I'm on a holistic journey, and it's because they found out that I have spinal fluid collecting around my brain, and it's putting pressure on my brain, and I pass out a lot. And now it's getting so bad that when I get dizzy, I actually lose sight. So stuff like that is scary, and doctors basically make an appointment with me, and then they check it, and then I go home. Nobody's doing anything to help me. So I am on a journey to basically fix myself because doctors are not doing it for me. So the audio obviously came out terrible, and I'm just going to explain what was in this clip. This was me responding to people ask me if I'm like nervous to do holistic treatments and stuff like that, and the answer is definitely no. I'm not nervous for this as far as the treatment goes. The things that make me nervous are like, since this has been like discovered, they've tried to relieve the pressure, it's not working, and I have fluid on my brain. It's spinal fluid that's pressing on my brain. So when you stand up and oh wow, I'm dizzy, I'm a little bit dizzy, I get that, but all of my vision goes black. That makes me nervous. So stuff like that makes me nervous. I'm nervous to not have a life. I'm nervous to lose my vision permanently. It was a few seconds at first, and now it's up to a minute, and the feeling like my head's about to explode just from pressure. It's not even necessarily the pain, it's the pressure. I'm nervous to, some people who have this are confined to a wheelchair because standing up becomes impossible. I'm nervous for that. I'm nervous about not being able to work, not being able to do what I'm doing with Westerly. This is a business that really isn't a business at all. It's a passion, and not being able to do that would suck. I've put a lot of work into this, me and my business partner Steph. I'm nervous to leave it all on her sometimes. Like I'm nervous to what happens if I'm not able to do this anymore. What if I can't go meet bands? What if I can't go do stuff like I'm doing today because I can't drive? My life is very different from everyone in my family, so it's not like, anyone works in the same place. I've created this world that I'm really, really proud of, and to not be able to do that makes me nervous. So stuff like this, going to try new things, doesn't make me nervous at all. It's the things that are on the line that I could lose. That's what really, really makes me nervous.
This is our space when we do workshops. We have 8 spaces limited, so those are very small, intimate groups, and we like it that way because then we can really share, talk around the table, even though it's not a circle, but it's a perfect square, and we love it. Over here we have just like a relaxation zone. This is where you wait for your appointment or just want to hang out after the classes.
That's amazing.
We're also doing in here a neurovisor experience, which is basically expand your mind, kind of like you would take a psychedelic mushroom, but it's really no drugs involved, and it's only like 5, 10, 15 minutes. So it's very quick. You don't have to spend the whole day. Vibroacoustic bed technology. There's a weighted blanket on top, and this bed basically vibrates you with the sound of music. So you listen to a song, you can listen to any song you like, but we have a 250 different songs that can get you like really into great state of mind. You can relax, you can do anti-anxiety one. I do this one often. So there's a lot of good things that you can actually improve using that, and basically bed vibrates with you. And we also do our private sound bath sessions in here with the tuning forks, planetary tubes, and other. So this is gonna change, but this is kind of information of what you can do on Neurovisor, on a vibroacoustic bed, and Neurovisor as well actually. So you can go by different chakras and tells you like, oh, if you don't feel, you cannot manifest things, or feeling unheard, or have a trauma. So yeah, this is our resin station. So every time I do come to the studio or I start like a class, and we usually just start with a little smudge, and I have some Palo Santo, some myrrh, frankincense, dragon blood, copal. All those have different properties. So for example, today I will start the day with just a little bit of I already started fire in here. I was ready. And I'm just throw some pieces of Palo Santo. It's gonna give us nice smell, but also gonna cleanse the energy. And that's the bottom line too. We are surrounded by everything, by energy of the world, by people, everything. So we want to make sure that we clean ourselves, clear our spaces often, to kind of start over all the time. Start over. So every class I usually just walk around and let people also attach things that no longer serve them.
The big room.
When we perform our sound baths, group sound
Oh
baths.
my gosh.
So that's how it is when we are doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Into this cave of darkness and you enjoying the sound, so there's not much of distractions, and you really let go. A lot of people fall asleep within 5 minutes of sound bath starting, and they just like, oh, I missed it all. It is called Mirror of Creation. It's incredible. It has multi-layer sounds, and that's what's wonderful about gongs. When you listen to music or try to relax in a regular way, you will try to follow the music. Your brain kind of wants to keep up.
You want to sing the song.
Along, right?
You want to.
So you cannot relax because your brain keeps trying to catch up to next beat or next word. The gong has so many layers into this, and it's so intense, and you can also feel the vibration go through. And because this room is so nice and cozy, we have only 12 spaces on the floor, so there's a very limited groups.
Right.
But when we do those events, you can feel the reflection of this vibration from all over the world.
Oh wow.
And this is just the beginning. This is you can go much louder, but really what you want to do is to experience different levels, play with different flumies, which is like a rubber balls on the end, and then you can really get the sound. Really wonderful sound. And what I like to imagine, it's like many of us try to manifest things, right? And like bring it to our lives and send this energy and those good vibes out. Those are great tools for us. So when we try to manifest, we can imagine this thought, going to the universe and just like carry our way and attract all the good stuff to me. Those sounds, when you activate them, which we do, basically we activate the music sound, and before that there was nothing going on, right? And here you can feel it. If you put your hand over here, actually, you can feel warm.
Wow.
our thoughts and our consciousness and go to the world endlessly because it's a wave.
So you should almost like give your like negativity, everything to it, and it'll take it away.
And in a sound bath process, there's many stages. So sometimes you hear like us doing little rattles.
That's my favorite. I love that.
You have the rattles. You have wave drum, which seems to be everybody's favorite. It just makes sound like a wave in the end. I'm trying to like bring it closer. There's many beautiful things like chimes.
So do you ever know what you're gonna do before, or do you just let it take you and do?
Of course, there's an element of inspiration, and you do during the sound, but you can play. But I do like to have certain steps that I take. So I like to imagine that I first help you stir up the pot, I would say, right? So you're coming with a certain energies attached to you, and you're like, okay, I want to just release all of it, but how can I get rid of it if I don't like swipe it first, right? So first we shake those things out. Like we have a rain stick, we have different rattles, and they're like stirring the pot a little bit. Then I play the gongs, and gongs have activating energy. So it's not only, you know, it's activate your actions, right? Activate your healing, activate the energy around you. So first we stir it, then we activate it, so it's ready to go, ready to do something good. And then I play the crystal instruments, and they are pretty in tune. They know, you know, they are in tune, but they are in tune with you. So they give you different sounds, more relaxing. But
those, it's funny, these are huge, right? But those I feel so much more.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's like you feel that everywhere.
They have a different sounds. They come, a lot of people will say that they come in and out from the ears, like they come in and out of their minds. And it's really harmonize you. So it's put you into balance. So now we activate those energy, and now we're putting it in a balance, and then we make it so it's aligned with your body. One of my favorite, it's a crystal harp from Poland. Not many people have it in the United States. And this I'm often moving around and like walk around the table and just swipe it when you sleep, so you feel like this harmonizing energy. But we don't make you lay on the mat, on the yoga mat, which we do have those. But we have a 4-inch thick mattresses. They are memory foam. They're super soft. We have some wedges. We have leg raises that are also super soft and comfortable. Head, everything. So you come as you are. You don't have to drag anything with you. You can just wear, you know, your comfy clothes, no bra, and just lay down.
And you do it later at night so that you can just go home and go to bed after, which was my favorite. I was out. I was like, oh, I have to drive home. And then I got home.
Plan on some sleepovers.
That's cool.
But what's important, we are open after you closing. So when people are finished work, that's when we are open, because that's the whole point. I don't want you to, I mean, yes, we open in the morning. Of course, you can start your day like this. You can be here any time of the day, but ultimately, I want you to be able to leave work, come here, relax, really catch up, really relax before you even go home. So this way you're going home and you're happy with your family and you're enjoying your life and not just thinking about the next day of what I have to do and sleep well, you know. We also have recliners, so if you don't want to lay on the ground, you don't have to. But we also have a biomats, which is, we have a few of them. And those are hot stone therapy. Basically, there's this bed made of amethyst, for example, over here. It has a red light therapy. It has heat. So when you lay on it, you are warm up, like in a infrared sauna. You have a negative ions release. It's very relaxing. And this you can just add to your sound bath. So when you come to the class, you can just lay on one of those mats as well.
I love that.
The demo is over.
Wow.
I'm just gonna uncover your face.
Wow. That was intense. That was amazing. It was like everything I love about sound. I love sound. I'm such a nerd. But it's like it goes through you. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna give you some longer version of it. That was just a demo. So I'm glad you liked it.
Whoa. That was cool. That was like a dance party in my head.
Wow.
Oh. So, I am all done, and it was amazing, and I feel pretty energized, actually. Have I had coffee today? I had like a few sips before I left. But since I've been with Monica, I stopped at Herbwise Naturals. I got some of the ingredients I was lacking for making real marshmallow, which is something I'm super excited about. And then I saw my friend's car. I went to go hang out with him and another friend for like an hour. This is all stuff that I probably wouldn't have done because I'm just so tired all the time. But I feel energized. I feel really happy. It's like remember they used to sell those happy lights that you would like prop up on your desk, and it's, I don't know, it's like an LED or something, but I feel really happy. I did the vibrations table, which is not like, I thought it was going to be like a vibration, like when you use like a muscle vibrating thingy, like it makes you itchy, like it obviously pulls the blood because blood's going to help heal injured muscles and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, I'm going to be all itchy, it's going to be like weird, but no, it's it's perfect. It's really cool. And I started feeling like my nerves like reacting to it, and it was cool. And then so we did 2 of that. We did like a little 5-minute one, and then we did an 11-minute one, and honestly they felt like the same amount of time. It was peculiar. Like they felt exactly the same. The 11-minute felt just as long or as short as the 5-minute, and the 5-minute, it just felt exactly like the same amount of time. Weird. And then the light one, I think that was, I don't know how long that was. It was like 10 minutes, I guess. Maybe 8, 7, 5, 2. I have no idea. But that did a lot of back and forth, which is like actually proven to be really helpful in like PTSD, depression, stuff like that. So both of them are probably something that I'll do again. Amazing. Really feeling hopeful and recharged and amazing. Like, the other thing is I could feel like my jaw has a really hard time relaxing, and so it's almost like it also gave me these focal points to focus on how can I like release my jaw better, because that was the one that like held on the most, was my clenching of my teeth. I clench my teeth a lot, but it finally, like when it did let go, I started seeing colors and stuff like that. And usually like when I'm doing things that are like, oh, imagine a color, I'm like trying to pick a color, like what color do I want? And nobody told me. This wasn't like guided or anything. You just lay there and the light comes on and does what it does. So nobody like told me to pick a color. Nobody told me to do anything other than breathe. And that was in the beginning. But I tend to do that by myself. So I started seeing this like it was a translucent purple kind of. So like I had my eyes closed, so it was black. So it almost looked like a dark purple, but somewhere inside me I knew it was light and translucent. So the black was like bleeding through. It was so weird, and very, very cool. So I really liked it. And this purple light like danced around. I'm like so relaxed. I'm a little tired, but energetic at the same time, which is weird. So this purple light like danced around, and it was like, and then when it like went back and forth, I saw green and red, which I found interesting